Without Athena, the Odyssey would have been a very short story. Welcome back to Mythology Monday. Today we are continuing on in our series and we are going to be covering Athena. Athena is one of the main Olympians. She is known as the goddess of wisdom, strategy, and warfare. Athena is not the only god or goddess associated with warfare. There's also Ares, god of war. But what makes Athena different than Ares is that she doesn't revel in the violence. Ares represents chaotic battle and bloodlust. Athena represents the discipline, the strategy, and knowing when to fight. But she has one of the weirdest birth myths in all of Greek mythology. Before Athena is born, Zeus swallows Metis, her mother, who is his first wife and is also pregnant. Metis is the goddess of wisdom and cunning, and the reason Zeus swallowed her is because he heard that her child would be more powerful than he was. Now, this is where our story gets a little weird. Zeus develops an unbearable headache, and in some version, Hephaestus is the one who splits his head open with an axe, and Athena pops out fully grown and covered in armor. So Athena is literally born from power, fear, and strategy. She is also famously tied to the city of Athens because of her competition with Poseidon. The myth goes that both Athena and Poseidon wanted to be the patron deities of the city, and each of them offered a different gift. Poseidon struck the ground with his trident and created a spring, but the water was salty, making it unusable for farming and undrinkable. Athena gifted them the very first olive tree. Her gift gave them food and oil and trade and long prosperity because it had so many different uses. The judges voted in favor of Athena, and Athens took her name. This myth tells you so much about Athena because she is so unbelievably strategic in everything that she does. She's really a person who's playing chess versus playing checkers. And then there is my favorite, the Odyssey. Without Athena, the Odyssey would have been a very short story. Odysseus gets a lot of credit for being very clever, and while he is, Athena is the one directly behind him who's providing all of the strategy and getting him out of a lot of different situations. Athena protects Odysseus from Poseidon. She disguises him, she advises him, and ultimately she guides him home to Ithaca. Now, Telemachus, who is Odysseus' son, she really helps mentor him as well and kind of turns him from a passive man into a man of action. And side note, I cannot wait for Tom Holland and Zendaya in the Odyssey to portray these two characters. I think it's going to be super interesting. They're going to do a very good job with it. But back to Athena. Athena is not only the goddess of wisdom. She shows us patience and strategy, and also that intelligence can really overcome just that brute strength. Honestly, I feel like I need to do a whole video on the Odyssey alone. If that's something you want to see, let me know. I can definitely do that. And who should we cover next? I'm thinking we stick with the Olympians. Maybe we give the boys a chance, do Hermes or maybe Ares, or we can stick with the girls and do Hera. Make sure to drop a comment below. Let me know, and I will see you back here next Monday.